What's up, Real Estate Growth Hacker? Zach Hammer here, founder of Real Estate Growth Hackers. I wanted to hop on and talk to you guys about some stuff that you could be doing to leverage Facebook video. So I see a lot of people making some mistakes with this. Honestly, I'm glad to just see action, period. But I wanted to give you guys some tips so that you could get the best results from it possible. So first and foremost, you should really know that when you're doing video and something like Facebook video, you'll want to pay attention to if you're doing real estate specific information or more local market, local lifestyle kind of information. Now the reality is if you're putting out real estate specific information, that stuff's great if sent to the right audience. So the idea would be that you want to filter down to the people who are looking to do a transaction, who are interested in what's going on in the real estate market right now, and that way you're essentially not training people to ignore your content, right? So then otherwise what you do is you do more local lifestyle kind of information. So stuff like featuring cool local businesses, restaurants, people throwing events, that kind of idea. And you could do that. You could also do lifestyle information, things like like DIY tips and design ideas and trendy things like she sheds and man caves and that kind of idea. You can put out information like that, and that will connect with the larger market. So essentially what you do is you do enough of the more local general content in order to build up an audience that you can then retarget with your real estate specific stuff, using strategies to filter down to the people, to only the people who are interested in the real estate market right now, so that you're putting that information in front of the most relevant people without training them to ignore you. So right now, like some of the reason why you might do this, Facebook is drastically trying to compete for the video space. So they are awarding very cheap, very easy video views, to the tune of we're getting video views for a penny or less sometimes. We're getting 100% views. So on multiple minutes of content, sometimes up to 15 to 30 minutes, we're seeing views on that type of content for $1 or so per 100% view. That means somebody sitting down watching 100%, so 15 to 30 minutes of your content, just sitting there learning from you for anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes, and you're only having to pay $1 to do that. If you don't understand kind of the power of somebody just sitting and learning from you for 15 to 30 minutes, then you may want to do a little bit of research on some of that, and how teaching and authority and just time spent can help you to build those relationships and build that trust. But that's essentially the idea, is that you can leverage Facebook video as a way to cheaply get in front of the right people. And so you start that first with local content, and then you follow up with that more real estate specific content. So anyway, if that's something that sounds interesting to you, we're actually working on a service to help make this a lot easier for real estate agents. So Real Estate Growth Hackers, we're putting together a service right now that we're calling the Local Celebrity Show Service. And the idea is that we want to take this process and make it easy for you. So we're gonna take care of booking the guests. We're gonna take care of distributing the content so that it gets seen as far and wide as possible, including getting it out on Facebook, forcing it into the newsfeed of the most relevant people, so that you gain an organic viewership as well. In booking the guests, we collaborate with you, obviously, to make sure that we're getting the right people on. We just take care of actually getting them booked. So we send the emails, we make the phone calls, and all you end up having to do is just show up and do the show. We do it in more of like a web chat style format, so like a Zoom room or like a like a Skype video kind of idea. And by doing the content like this, that gives you something week after week after week to put in front of your market and build up that awareness, so that people start to see you as a local celebrity, and you can do this really effectively, ad spend wise on Facebook right now, because of this competition that they have to try and gain video viewers. So if that sounds like something interesting to you, the price range for something like this is going to be anywhere from $1,000 to $2,500, depending on what you would decide to do. If that budget doesn't scare you, there's probably a link below this video, maybe in the email that was sent to you, where you can learn a little bit more and get on our calendar to talk and see if your market is still available, and if you know, learn and see if this would be a good fit for you. If that's the case, I'd love to talk to you, love to answer any of your questions, fill you in on what we're up to. If that doesn't sound like a good fit for you, hopefully just some of this information about how you could leverage Facebook videos in order to, you know, gain more influence, and you know, especially the fact that it's so cheap right now comparatively, you know, hopefully you get some value out of that and can use that. So otherwise, again, I'm Zach Cameron with Real Estate Growth Hackers. I hope you have a great day.